2023 Ram. This is the high output. First drive here with the new towing mirrors. I'm just taking it easy. It's already warmed up. Tech just got done PDIing it. Thing's filthy. I gotta go clean her up. Man, look at this thing. I like these mirrors. They're pretty dang nice. Got pretty good visibility here. Both sides. That high output going. Good old coming, just barely touching the throttle, but we're gonna go run this thing through the car wash. We're gonna go compare it with another level 1 Bighorn. It's kind of weird. Look how weird spec this truck. We got the tiny screen over here, but yet we got a 12 right here. And it's always so crazy taking one of these dualies through the wash, but it fits. It just fits through cobblestone. All cleaned up. Look at that. Man, I'm really liking these mirrors, honestly. They got pretty good visibility over the old ones, I will say. I just wish this one went out a little further, the small convex there. But we're gonna go put some tire shine on. This thing will be ready to go, lot ready. A little acceleration. The high outputs are always so slow, like the first 2 gears, like compared to a 68, you get moving pretty quick, whereas the Eisen trucks are like so, got so much torque management down low. And then third gear, these things are way more powerful than a 68. We got the 2023, we got the 2022. Let's go over the differences. First one right here, let's hit this lock button. Look at this on the 23. Hit that lock button. Do you see that right there? Look at those automatic power folding mirrors are now on the heavy duty trucks. Let's remote start it. Look at that, they come back out too. That's pretty awesome. So they fold in when you lock it, they fold out when you remote start it or when you get in the vehicle. So that's pretty cool. Cool new feature for 2023 on at least the heavy duties here with the new mirrors. Turn it off, will it? There we go, going back in when you lock it up. Look at that, automatic power folding mirrors. That's kind of actually the only new thing other than the mirrors in general. Now let's go over the differences here real quick. We got 2022. This is a level 1 Bighorn, and this right here is a 2023 level 1 Bighorn. Yes, that's a 25 and that's a 35, but just don't pay attention to the back end. That's all that's different. Also, both sport packages. Now this one's a little more optioned up, and it's funny. This one right here, this 2022, has a few more features than this truck because, of course, they've been de-speccing trucks. They've been pulling out features. I don't know. Maybe these mirrors are just way too expensive and they're like, we got to cut costs somewhere else. I mean, I don't know why, but here, let's go over the things they took away in this 2023 Ram. Stepping inside here, first thing that I noticed right here, no more power adjustable pedals. This is actually something I forgot to mention on my half ton, the limited versus limited. All Bighorns, no more power adjustable pedals on at least the level 1 group. So you have to get a level 2 to get power adjustable pedals. So that is something that 22 over there, it has power adjustable pedals. This one does not. I'll go over the window stickers here in just a second, but obviously this one's spec'd out with a 12, but doesn't even have the spec'd out 7-inch screen. This is one thing I'm really sad to see go for a level 1 Bighorn. Look at this up here, you guys. No more garage door opener. What? You're not hearing clip on a little garage door opener because no more integrated garage door opener. And now look at this. Come over here. I'll just show you. You got your nice little, mirror to check yourself out or whatever. Look at this over here. Gone. No mirror. Why? Why? Why must they take away little convenience features like this? I mean, I don't really care. I'm not really ever checking myself out there. I mean, luckily as a driver, you got this mirror, but it's like, come on, little things like that, you're really going to take that away? Obviously, we do have the fully powered up mirrors. Look at all these new buttons. We'll go over that in just a second. But no more garage door opener, no more mirror in here, no more power adjustable pedals for 2023 on a level 1 Bighorn package. Showing you guys the 2022 level 1 Bighorn power adjustable pedals. You got the garage door opener integrated right there. And you got the beauty mirror, whatever it's called, in the visor. So really downgrade on the visors and no more power adjustable pedals. And another thing, the half tons, they had heated seats at least, They added heated seats in. This truck right here, no heated seats, no heated steering wheel. So that's only a half ton feature they're adding for level 1 Bighorn. So only the half tons will get heated seats, heated steering wheels on a level 1 Bighorn, whereas the heavy duties do not. So if we turn on that screen right there, there is nothing, which might as well, let's do that real quick. Power this bad boy up. Look at that, the mirrors auto fold, pretty dang awesome. Going into the menu here, you guys can see comfort, convenience, no heated seats. So that kind of sucks, but here is the, let's go to the menu right here. What other little extras we got? Key off functions. Mirrors right there, auto folding side mirrors. So that is the new feature there with these new power folding mirrors, at least the decked out ones. As you guys can see, in there, you have a big light right there, so that's why you don't get that full mirror. Like on my previous video with the base model Bighorn, the mirror was the full length there. This one has a light right there, so we'll go over that here in a sec. But otherwise, this is all the same stuff as it was before. You know, you can make your own custom pages and whatnot. Also, I will say there is one difference though that this truck has. You can see this one is power folding, so you can always just press the button to do it. Whereas you go over here, this truck does not have power folding mirrors. Now these trucks actually used to have power folding mirrors. Some used trucks on the lot, I could find a 21, a 19, a 20, and a lot of Bighorn level 1s will have power folding mirrors. Now it's when they hit the chip shortage in late 21, 22 is when they pulled power folding mirrors. Because if you pay attention, let's go over the window stickers real quick and I'll show you guys the difference. You got both window stickers here, got the 2022, the 2023, and now this is both level 1 sport package, and look at that, how that's at level A. Then you come over here, actual level 1 sport package. I think that's because this is a chip shortage truck, this 2022. This one was built back in July of 2022. So this truck's over 6 months old already, been sitting on the lot for a while. And I think that's what that means, because they go back and forth between A and calling it 1. I think all the letter or alphabetical levels are vehicles that were involved in the chip shortage and had parts pulled. Because if you look at this one, look at this, how it has connected service delete credit. It's because they took away connected services, whereas you go over here, this one has connected services. That was something they pulled in all the chip shortages. So this is a chip shortage truck, basically. That's how you can tell. If it says A or B, that means there was a chip shortage. Something's been pulled off the truck. Whereas if it's a level 1 or 2, that means it's a normal run-of-the-mill truck. There's nothing, you know, chip shortage affected. That's kind of what I've gathered over the few years here when they switched from, you know, to A and B and 1 and 2, because they go back and forth with it. It's not like a set thing for some reason. 73,000 on that one, 87 for this high output 3500. But it's just so weird that this one's not spec'd out with the nicer display like this one is. See how it's got the nicer display, and then this one's not, but yet this one has like a 12-inch screen on it. A little weird, but I mean, they both have the 9 Alpine speaker sound system, both got 5th wheel prep, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, here is your power telescoping mirrors for the 2023, the automatic power folding mirrors, and then also the really cool thing, the forward and reverse utility lights. Those things are nice. I will show those at the end of the video, you guys, the new lights at night. So tonight I'll throw that at the very end of the video. We'll check those out. Now let's go check out the new towing mirrors. Look at all these new buttons. So let's check these out. You got 4 new buttons. These 2 are your forward and reverse lights. And then you got, this is how you telescope out the mirrors. And then this is the adjustment for the convex mirror. So close it up. This is your backlight. See how that one turned on there? You can barely see it though at night, but here, if we fold them in, you can get a better look at it. Roll this down. There's your, boom, there's your reversing mirror, pretty dang bright. And then here's your front mirror, your front lights right there, those turn on. Which, by the way, you put this thing in drive, you can still have, you can still turn the front lights on even while you're driving. So I'm driving right now, see how I'm pulling forward? The lights are still on. I can turn them on and off while I'm driving. So I don't know if it turns off at a certain speed. We'll give that a try later. Obviously, it's a little hard to do while you're driving here. Can't blind people behind you, but I guess you can blind people in front of you. I kind of like this way, though. You can fold your mirrors in, and you can actually shine out the sides. So that's pretty cool. But we'll see how this is at night. To extend them out, you press this top corner button, and then you have to use the dial here, and you left is to extend. Both sides there extending out. And then press the right to right, push them back in. It's kind of like the Ford. That's how the Ford is. There's a button you press, and then you use the little D-pad there to change it. Honestly, extended out though, these things get a really good reach. Like, look how much further you can see out. I actually like it better like this, especially for this bottom one. You get to see all past the big wide dually fender there. And on that side, this side, you almost gotta adjust that top one in a little bit. Adjust that top one in. There we go. I actually like it extended. You get a really good view of everything. And let's see, can you power fold them while they're extended out? Yep, sure can. They go all the way in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is another thing from my last video. They have the new buttons here. So all 2023s get the 5th gen buttons. We'll go to the 2022 real quick. And you guys can see there are the old 4th gen style buttons. So they did update those for 23. Just noticed another little change. Look how it's blank right there. And let's go over to the other truck. You open this bad boy up. And look at that, you got a little max fill line right there. So that's one little difference. I mean, they're so weird. Every year they just change little things that you may or may not notice. Here's the good old high output Cummins. What does that even say back there? But yeah, everything's the same as 2022. Got the good old CP3 down there. Injection pump. There's all the differences on a Bighorn level 1 versus Bighorn level 1 for 22 to 23. Took a few things away. I don't know why they're doing it. I mean, they're raising prices up a little bit. They've been raising them a lot last year. If you look at a early 2022 to an end of the year 2022, depending on the trim and truck, a $5,000 to $10,000 price increase, which is pretty dang crazy. So there's all the differences. We'll check out the lights here in just a second. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below, like the video, helps out a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and here's the lights. Here's something new. Check rear seat reminder. That's new for 2023. That's never been in Rams. I've always seen it in Fords and Chevys. Now it is in Rams. I just shut the truck off, and because I opened the rear door, now we got a check rear seat reminder. Actually, it will not stay on while you're driving. Here we go. Just let off, and it shut off. And I'm not touching anything in my other hand. Come to a stop. I came to a stop right at the worst time. There it goes. It turns right back on. So it'll turn on. If you leave the button activated over there, they'll come on whenever you come to a stop, and they'll stay on for like up until you get like to maybe, let's see, when will it shut off? About 3 miles an hour. So 2 miles an hour you might be okay, or maybe it's just a time thing, but you cannot drive with them on, sadly. But let's see how bright they are. Actually, a good example of how bright these are. I'm trying to find like a darker area. This is just right next door, and Banded Car Wash. Let's see. Turn that on. Look at that. That's pretty dang bright. And I mean, there's lights on that building and the building there behind me. And I mean, that's pretty dang bright turning that on. You see over there, look how much it lights up. Like, that's pretty good. I'll get out of the truck here. We almost like, oh no, look, there's like a dark area right there. What's going on? Come to a stop. And boom, your automatic light just turns on because you just leave the buttons on. That's actually kind of cool. That's pretty bright right there, I would say. You start going and it'll shut off. So here, we'll go right here. It's kind of dark-ish, and give a quick walk around. You can see it is lighting up like a pretty good area here with these lights. They are pretty dang bright. I just have those on. They're pretty dang good. Nice and bright LEDs. Go to the back ones here. They're lighting up pretty much just the side there. And whew, you can see how bright they are coming down the side. But this thing looks pretty dang good. These are some bright lights, that is for sure. Right here next to it, like, this is blinding up close. Like, wow. Like, I want to see this in like a pitch black dark area. It'd probably light up a lot. Like, look, it's lighting up all over there. Like, it's pretty dang good. These are some dang good lights.